necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life. And I am Benny Kuji. It's been a hell of a sporting activities throughout today, and it's very, very interesting. Manchester City lost again this season. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Liverpool had it, bottled it up today, and Arsenal were nowhere to be found despite what they played. Liverpool had it. But for me, the interesting game that I want to talk about today is Manchester City. Is the Pep magic no longer working in England? I think that's what we'll be discussing today. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Google Golf swept past Polish 28 seed Magdalena French 6-3, 6-1 in her most polished display of the tournament to boost her hope of collecting a second US Open title and a third Grand Slam overall. After battling to a tearful victory in the previous round, a much more focused Golf dispatched French with relative ease on the main Arthur Ashe Stadium show court. Golf could face a blockbuster showdown with former world number one Naomi Osaka in the next round. While world number two Iga Swiatek opened the night season on Arthur Ashe against Russian 29th seed Anna Kalinskaya. Karolina Muchkova won an all-check encounter with Linda Koskova as she came from a set down to prevail 6-7, 5-7, 6-4, 6-2. While in the men 10th seed Lorenzo Musetti advanced when Italian compatriot Flavio Caboli retired with an arm injury while trailing 6-3, 6-2, 2-0. Musetti, a potential quarterfinal opponent for world number one Sinner, will next play Jumi Muna. Sinner takes a 24th match Grand Slam winning streak on hard court after defeating Denis Shapovalov with a score of 5-7, 6-4, 6-3, 6-3 in the US Open 2025 third round. Morocco secured a historic third Total Energy African's Nation Championship CHAN crown after edging debut finalist Madagascar 3-2 in a thrilling final at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. The Atlas Lions, champion in 2018-2020, were pushed all the way by a determined Malagasy side, but their experience and firepower ultimately proved decisive. Star striker Osama Manleu stole the headline, scoring twice, including a spectacular 40-yard strike to finish as the tournament's top scorer with 6 goals. The victory handed Morocco not only the gold medal but also a $3.5 million prize purse, while Madagascar, who captured the continent's imagination with their remarkable run, earned silver and $1.2 million. The 2024 edition, co-hosted by Tanzania, Kenya and Uganda, ended on a high, with Morocco once again proving the benchmark in African football. And back to our topic of discussion. After seeing how Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid tore Manchester City apart in the Champions League playoff, it was only natural that criticism would follow, with Pep Guardiola as the main target. He has failed to fix the part or the performance of this Manchester side. Now the big question is whether the Spanish coach's incredible successful era at the helm of the Citizen has come to an end, with poor result in the Premier League just a sign of what many already knew is bound to happen. Manchester City started the 2025-2026 season with a 0-2 loss at home on August 23, 2025, and things have steadily gone downhill since then. With Rodri recuperating, the Sky Blues' performance dropped significantly. Currently, the team sits in 12th place in the Premier League with 3 points from 3 games, losing to Tottenham and Brighton today. The big question is, can Guardiola and his team recover from the current crisis in the Premier League, and can they pull a stunt in the Champions League? The big question is this the end of an era for Pep Guardiola? That is the big question. Is this the end of an era for Pep Guardiola? Like we know, a lot of coaches have come to England and they perform, and a lot of people will hail them and say, this is the best. When it comes to that time, I don't know how Premier League is. At a point in time, everything seems to change against you. And I'm asking today, with what we're seeing with Pep Guardiola, is it the end of an era for Pep Guardiola? Could he be, or can he be, or could he be the next coach that will be fired? Because if you look at football, they say in football is the coach that is actually training or monitoring or coaching the boys that is the coach. The next coach can be that same coach that you see training the boys can all be fired right there, and it happens in the Premier League. With what you've seen, this Manchester side, is it the end of an era? You can call us on our studio lines. Call us on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. You can also be a part of the show when you call or you comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. You comment there, I'll read your comments live. Do well to also follow us and like our page. Now, back to the topic of discussion. If you're just coming back, I know a lot of people are just coming back from watching Manchester, that is Liverpool against Arsenal. We are not actually talking Liverpool-Arsenal today. We are talking Manchester City. Manchester City, if you know a certain coach in Manchester City, a certain Pep Guardiola, he came to England. He has broken a lot of records set by previous coaches. He has done what most coaches that will come to England couldn't do. He did it. And now Pep Guardiola team seems to be crumbling like a pack of cards. They don't even know what they are doing. It seems like Pep Guardiola is even confused. Pep Guardiola has won virtually everything. When you want to talk of everything in football, I think Pep Guardiola has won it. Let's say apart from the current FIFA Club World Cup, but the FIFA Club World Cup that we know, he has won it. But the current one won by Chelsea. Chelsea fan would tell you that it's different from the rest. So he has won virtually everything. But Pep Guardiola team is faltering. What is your take on this? Do you see that it's just a dip in form? That's what a lot of people said last season, that it was just a dip in form. This season they are going to get everything right. They have a Erling Haaland that will do things, make things work for them. They have a Rodri. Rodri is injured, but they say he's back from his injury. He was on the bench today, but he was not played. The fans were crying, put Rodri, but no way. So do you think that Pep Guardiola, his time is up at the Citizens? Call us, let us have your say. Call us on our studio lines. The studio lines is 0903 648 5868. 0903 648 5868. You can also comment on our Facebook handle, like I said earlier, Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi, and I'll read your comments here live. Let's take a look at the achievements of Pep Guardiola. Before Pep Guardiola came to Manchester City was, yes, they were a decent club, but when we talk of the top flights in England, I don't think they were among them, but they were a decent side. They won the Premiership. I think that Premiership before the season before Sir Alex retired, and since then, when the Arabs finally bought the club, Manchester City they were fairly decent. Let me use that word. But when Pep Guardiola came in as the manager, Pep Guardiola did, let me say, the impossible. He has won 6 Premier League. 6 Premier League title. He has won it back to back to back. It's one record that it's very difficult to set. He did that. And he also won 2 FA Cup. 2 FA Cup. That's in 2018, 2019 season, 2022, 2023 season. He won 2 FA Cup. He has also won 4 League Cups. 4 League Cups. He also won 3 Community Shield in 2018, 2019, 2024, and 1 Champions League. Then he also have 1 UEFA Super Cup, that was in 2023, and to crown it up, the FIFA Club World Cup. That is the trophies that he has won with Manchester City. So do you think that Guardiola has overstayed his welcome? Hit us up, let us hear from you. And for those of you that are just coming back from watching Liverpool Arsenal's match, we are discussing Manchester City, and this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi, and we bring you the sports moments of your life. Hello.
Hello. A very good evening to you, Mr. Benny Kuji.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
You are on to yours truly, MC Nikia Oliver, better known as Busy Brand, the king of sports in Abenga here in a lady. You
finished watching Arsenal's game?
Yes, it was Liverpool.
Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yes. No, the likes of Saka were not in the pitch, but Arsenal played to their best of their talent, losing 1-0 to Liverpool.
Arsenal played their best football, but they lost.
Yes, but they lost. They tried. I was expecting or thinking that Liverpool will humiliate them, but it's just a long goal.
Okay. Now, looking at Manchester City, is it over for Pep Guardiola?
You know, Guardiola has been champion in the Premier League. In fact, for me, up to now, I still rate this in Guardiola as the best coach. He has been doing so fantastic well. So, for him just losing the first two matches, I don't think that it will be over for Guardiola. If you can remember or look at what happened last year when Manchester City lose like 3 to 4 matches. Many people think they will not even qualify for UEFA Champions League. At the end, they still prove themselves that this is City. So this is just the beginning of the league. So we cannot just predict how you enter in the market, but you predict how you end the market.
But
so
they say
I see Manchester City still bouncing back.
But they say that the day that will be good is from the morning that you will know that day is going to be good. Manchester City are not doing well. The day is just daybreak and they are not doing well. And you're saying they are going to bounce back. Other people, are they waiting for them? Liverpool is not waiting. Chelsea is not waiting. Arsenal is not waiting. And they are losing matches up and down.
Yes, if you look at this Premier League, it's unpredictable. Look at Tottenham Hotspur that beat Manchester City last weekend. Yesterday, they lose at home to a club like this in Burnley. So, if you cannot just predict and give the league to someone that is already on the top or not already. So, for me, I see Manchester City still bouncing back. But though winning the league would be a very difficult game for them, but in the top four, I still see them in the top four come next season.
And you think the Arab owners, they are just comfortable with top four for Man City?
No, they are not comfortable for Manchester City with the current situation that is happening. Losing to Brighton, losing to Tottenham at home is not a good result.
Okay.
I look at now, this is the time that they need to play to their best of their time. Very soon we will go into UEFA Champions League.
Yes.
Where you will play match on Tuesday and you still play match on Saturday or Sunday thereabout.
Okay.
So that will be a very complicated now. It's just a one league match and they are losing this kind of result is not good for Manchester City. We did not expect this from them.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Yes, and God bless you. Even we here in Alede, we just ended off our own tournament that is ongoing.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that one.
God bless you. I will update you about it.
Okay, all right. For him, it is not over. For Busy Brain, it's not over for Manchester City. The league is just beginning, and Manchester City can bounce back. He has this trust in Guardiola and his abilities and his capabilities that Manchester City is going to bounce back. What about you? If you are just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We bring you moments of your life. Hello.
Good evening, Kuji.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
You are speaking with Gondoemos from Sabongida again.
Okay, Gondoemos, can you speak loud so that the audience will hear you?
Okay. You know, Man City overhauled their squad and they're team now. So let's wait. If they play up to about 10 matches and the result doesn't come, we know that Guardiola's tactics in England is over. Now it is not yet time to say that his tactics is over.
But do you think that the owners of Manchester City will be that patient with him?
They will be patient because he won many cups for them. So they will be patient because, and you know for sure Guardiola is one of the world-class coaches. So they will give him time to rebuild this team and see if he can move ahead again. But
last season, during the break, after they were bundled out of the Champions League, I thought they gave him the free hand to rebuild the team. Didn't he invest? Didn't he buy players? Didn't he rebuild the team up? Now the league is just starting.
But the team has not yet been blended.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that one.
The players have not yet been blended. Until they are blended, that is when we know that the team is giving result or not. Okay,
let me just take you on one thing. He let what is this player go to what's the club? Bolton also, and he is actually doing very, very well right now. He gave two assists yesterday. Is that a good one?
That's why I told you that he overhauled the whole squad and we went for the new ones. So let's wait and see.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that one.
At times, some players, the coaches don't like the way they play. And you agree with me that some players don't take instructions that are given to them by the coaches, so they let them go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for that one. Actually, he made a point there that coaches have their formations to play, and when you don't play the way they want you to play, no matter how good you are, they eventually let you go, and that is what has happened. Maybe, and that is why a lot of players that Manchester City has, they let players like Kevin De Bruyne go. I was just wondering if I am a coach and I have a Kevin De Bruyne, I'd rather put him on a bench for him to come, even if it is 70 minutes, than to let such a player go. Eventually, they let him go, and now I think they are having that creative problem in the midfield. What is your take on this? Call us on our studio lines. The studio lines is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868, and I will be here to answer you. Let's just take a look at we have a caller. Hello.
Hello, Ben. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, you're speaking with Tina from Melbourne.
Okay, Tina, hit us up.
Yeah, okay. I think before the commencement of this season, there was a particular time we asked this question concerning Manchester City.
Yes.
And I was trying to explain some of the issues that might face this season. And it's really happening because when you look at other teams like clubs like Real Madrid, before a player would deform up to a level that you would think they cannot cope, another player is already blending in,
understudying that player.
Yes, sitting on the bench, coming in maybe 70, that kind of 70, 80 minutes to come blend and also understand the pattern. But Pep Guardiola, I think he got it wrong. Because at a point, this defensive midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne, was injured, and also age wasn't telling on him. There was he wasn't even making effort of getting someone that can be blending with the team before departure, and other even the defense line as well. So it's going to be very difficult for him, and bringing in players from different leagues like the French League One and other countries to come blend in the team is going to be very, very difficult for them to cope this season. I'm not even saying, I think it will even be more difficult for him compared to last season. Yeah.
So, do you see him being fired?
Him being fired is something that I will say no. Because of he have done well. Remember him winning Premier League back-to-back 4 times. But
you doing well in the past season doesn't guarantee your job. Let's not. We know the owners. We know the owners are not Roman Abramovich. So.
Yeah, and that is what I wanted saying, that the owners are very patient compared to Chelsea's owner, because they can fire you even the day they give you the job. The next day you can go. But I see them still giving him that chance, because I think he added 2 years to his contract. So maybe they might be patient with him to complete the 2 years.
All right. Thank you, Tina, for that one.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. I think we'll just go to the next segment, a quick one, because our time is fast spent. Then I think that's where we're going to call it today. Today's matches, Brighton, like we said, defeated Manchester City 2-1. Nottingham Forest lost at home to West Ham 3-0. Liverpool defeated Arsenal 1-0. Later today, the matches for Aston Villa and Crystal Palace will be on. In the Spanish La Liga, Celta Vigo played a 1-1 draw with Villarreal. 28 minutes Betis versus Atletico Bilbao. Espanyol Osasuna later today, and Real Vallecano against Barcelona later today. I think that is how far we can go for the show today. I'll see you tomorrow on Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. From me over here, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh, yeah.